Okay. So we've got Jason from My Bad It's Just Politics going to face off with Jose from Fantastic Eight. Jason is a six. He's got a race to four. Jose is a seven with a race to five. And we'll get started. I don't think I've ever seen Jose have his ball go that far wide instead of straight up and down. All right, ready to break rack one? Try break. Oof. This isn't too big of an issue for either Jason or Jose, but it is an issue. I don't like stripes anyway for either of these guys because of they've got both they've got good balls to get onto the eight with. Although I mean the solids do as well. You get the one or the six that it makes a good key ball for getting onto the eight. Oof. In that case, maybe I do like solids a little bit better. And Jason likes them better as well, so he's going to go for the three ball. Lines himself up for the five. Goes back around. Looks like he can get the four there. Pretty close to that seven, but I think he can get enough of it for that. Yep. Which leaves him on the seven, which should put him on to the two. Oh, yeah, that works. Draw gives him the six ball. Not an easy cut. More to the point though, getting onto the one from this side of things. I'm gonna go this way. Getting onto the one and which you can put it in. Well, that's probably more a defensive shot than anything. Jose up to the table. Jose is definitely not a guy you want to leave anything makeable for. He will just run the whole table off on you. He's a heck of a player. I think he's a eight or a nine and nine ball. I got the wrong ball over here. Yeah, he's got the 13 lined up. I believe that's the 10 he's looking at. Nope. Go for that. Okay. He's, yeah, like I said, he'll just run the table off on you. And that's going to be almost. I couldn't leave Jason with any good shots. Nice. Very nicely done. Oh, you got trouble now. Just goes for defensive. I think he was hoping to leave the 6 right up on top of the 8 to make the 8 hard to make for Jose. Because these 2 that are still on the table are not going to be that difficult for him. I'm going to bet he goes for a bank shot right there. It's going to go wide. Okay. Jason, another shot at it. Well, it's not quite what he wanted. I'm sure he wanted to leave the 6 ball a little bit more here to try and block Jose's next shot. If it didn't go in, it would have been nice to leave it in the way of the pocket. I know he kind of vaguely gestured at the pocket there, and this is the reason we're supposed to mark our pockets. I saw him vaguely gesture for this pocket in the video, but that still is one of those things like, well, did he or didn't he? That's going to leave that lined up for him. All right. And that'll be the first rack going to Jose. Four ball in off break. So Jose will have solids this time around. Jason on to the 11 ball. Nope. Jose is one of those guys that you never see him really planning out his moves because he's so used to patterns, and he just doesn't really seem to need to take a lot of time and plan. He just knows where things are lying and where he's got to put the cue ball in order to have a decent shot at it. So, it looks like he's rushing through, but he already knows. You know, it's one of those guys that just already knows where things are on the table and where he needs to go. Yeah, we've got ourselves a mess to try and work through. We should be able to get okay on it and get the 15 and give him a line on the 14. Then the 11, the 12 and 13 are just not in great spots. This is cuttable here. Jason doesn't look like he's lined up on it, is he? Yep, he is. There we go. I think he was trying to bump that 12 out. Didn't come back that way, though. Get in there and cross bank it. All right. Only trouble ball on the table now for Jose is at 3. See if he decides to deal with it now or. Nope. Gonna go for the 6. Defensive shot. Okay. He wants Jason to move to 13, is what he's doing there. He could have easily put this in, but then he has to deal with this. And so, choice is to make Jason deal with it. There's the petty player in me that goes like, just push this right here and leave the cue ball here. Probably wouldn't do that if I was actually at the table looking at it from this view and being kind of detached from the whole thing. Makes me want to say, yeah, just go ahead and leave something, make him deal with it. But all right, Jason back to the table. Easy shot on the 13. 12. What he does with this. Okay, I don't think that's what he wanted to do, but I can't be sure. I think he might have wanted to leave it in the way. Been my guess. Okay, 3 ball down, 6 ball, just needs to come back around for the 8. Got a shot all the way down. And there goes the 8 ball for rack 2. One thing about, I mean, it's a longer race when you're at this skill level, but they're so good at just running the rack that even though it's a longer race, it doesn't really take that long for them to get the number of racks they need. You know, it's really quick. Jason looking like he's going for the 1 ball. Doesn't go. Open table still, which means you can combo this 15 to 1 and it'd be legal. He goes for 15 clean. Apparently he's decided he wants stripes. 14 ball in, separates the 12 and the 10. Going for the 11 in the side. That's a hard shot. I could see him doing it, but I mean, that's a hard shot. I wouldn't have attempted that one. My odds of getting that in the side there would have been extremely slim. 3-ball combo for the 1. Himself lined up on the 5-ball. Oh, he's got the 7. I would have a hard time taking a shot of the 6 from this angle because of, the chance of really moving that 8-ball. Seven goes in here, but then the cue ball is going to come down here somewhere, unless he stuns it and comes over and bumps the 3. Seven ball bumped into the 3. 6 ball's cuttable here. Not an easy shot, mind you, but goes for it. Leaves Jose with a shot on the 11 or the 13. Looks like he's going to go for the 11 first. Which is going to bring him back to the 13. Well, balance on the short rail. Oh, this is going to be a tough cut. Could try and bank the 9 there, but I think goes for the bank shot. Is that way up to the other end of the table? I think he can get the 4-ball through that. Oh, not quite. Moves the 12-ball out. Nice cut shot. I'm gonna have to try and bank this, I would think. Maybe he's gonna cut it into the corner. Oh, defensive shot. This is a hard cut. This works, but the cue ball is going to go probably here. Jason's looking at that 4-ball. Yeah. Hard cut shot. Gets in the way of the 12 for Jose, though. Jose trying to get behind the 8-ball there. I don't think he quite got there. That's a hard one because, you're crossing this path this way to try and block off both the 3 and the 4. A very narrow gap to try and settle into there. Uh-oh. No, that's still okay. Still okay. If we can get that 4 into the side. Not quite. Oh, is it gonna? Nope. Okay. It would have traveled another 4 or 5 inches. Would have been great for Jason. Get the 8-ball into the game there and block his shot. All right, 8-ball. Third rack. Okay, breaking rack 4. Like the 14 ball in off the break. Good shot on the 9 here. He's going to try a 15-11 combo. And Jason gets started with a 1 ball. He's got a shot on the 5 to follow it up. He can probably move the 2, but they can get it anywhere. Oh, gonna miss that one though. No, didn't leave Jose with easy shots, so but he does. Like he's gonna try and cut the 10 ball in the side. Must have just enough room to get by the 7. Nope. Changing his mind. And he made it. Okay. Left himself with another 15-11 combo lined up. Unless he can get on that 12 ball. Yeah, he can. Wow. Nice. Clean, too. Oh, right behind the 7. Hey, he was open for here. You could just tell in his body language that it's not where he wanted to stop for sure. Gets a hit on it. Uh-oh. Oh, so close to putting the 8-ball in. Oof. That's the one thing I will say that, everybody still can make those kind of mistakes. Like, that's definitely not what he wanted to have happen with that 8-ball. Jason goes for the cross bank. Oh, man. Beautiful getting it up there in the corner, but the scratch. Oy. Oh, ball in hand to Jose. The ball came out the wrong end of the table. He's going to just run this on out. Oh, not the best cut angle for the 11. He makes it, though. And that's the problem with that angle. It did put him where he could not get on the 8-ball very easily. He's going to go for a kick shot on it. Nope. Ball in hand to Jason. Oh, hey, yeah. Go ahead and give that one over to Jose. All right. Jose's up 4-0. Dry break. Nice shot. Oof, don't like the lead though. Still got the 4-ball cut shot. Might be able to hit the 5. I think the 4-ball's a little easier here. Go for the 7. And time for Jose to come back to the table. He'll start off with the 15, put himself on the 11 easily enough. He's looking at the 9-ball. Looks like it goes past the 7. Not an easy shot for sure. I'd rather have the cue ball right about there for the 9-ball. Might have been trying to get there, but didn't make it. No, that's not an improvement of the table. Yeah, this is going to have to kick at this. Yep, okay. All right, it's not bad. Jose's got this one in the open. He's going to go for the 9. Is a bank? Nope. Just put it in front of the pocket. Okay. He's perfectly willing to bide his time. He doesn't like the run out. He'll wait. And when you get to that skill level, you're at the 6s and the 7s. You can do that. I mean, you can wait until the table looks favorable because you got a good chance of running things out once it does. As long as your opponent doesn't run it out first. And we'll go for a defensive shot. Break things up a little bit. I think he's enough separated from the 10 that he can take the 5 all the way down. Nope. Oh, ball in hand. He's wanting to leave the 5-ball here because that's one of the things that's really holding Jose up. 5-ball being there in the way is holding up his run out. See if Jose has figured a way around it. I mean, that's a hard rail all the way up. Oh, he's checking in with Jason to make sure that they agree that that is not frozen. So I'll make that a defensive shot. And if he can get ball in hand, it should be over with. And he's going to get ball in hand. Okay. We're going to go for the runner all the way up. A little bit easier now that it's not right on the rail, though. On the 8-ball. Had a guy standing right here this entire match just watching Jose, asking him to move out of the way. There it is, 8-ball. All right, 5-0, which will give Fantastic 8 3 points to lead this match. And nothing for my bad. It's just politics. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please give us a like and subscribe. It really helps us grow the channel. We will be live streaming this upcoming weekend. The Lake and Osceola APA's fall 2025 session tri-cups. So tri-annuals. Hope to see you on the live stream. We'll be getting started Friday night at 7 o'clock.